This is Ranger John.
And Major Tom with another lovely top 5 video. We're doing our top 5 movie trilogies of all time.
Or until better ones come out.
Yeah, then we'll make a new list. Alright, but anyways, number 5, Toy Story.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Now, what I had to say is, these are animated films. They were targeted toward kids, but
They have humor for adults.
they do. I mean, they're just great all around. I mean, and the third one that just came out, I mean, it had some depressing moments. You know, you felt
It made
on
my
the
mom
inside.
cry.
and just like all the characters, and you know, you had really good voice acting in it, and I don't know, you could just watch these whenever. Like if they're ever on TV or anything, you could always pop them on and just watch them whenever. You could always be in the mood for Toy Story.
And I like Disney World, so.
You love Disney World a little too much. Alright, on to number 4, one of my personal favorites, the Bourne trilogy.
These are all our personal favorites.
This is one of my deep, deep down personal favorites. I had to say, the Bourne movies, I love the hand-to-hand combat action throughout the movie.
They're so cool.
I know, it's just...
You could just sit there and like watch him fight all day.
After the movies, I just want to like go like punch people in the face. It was like, I had to.
Well, you have to block their punch
Yeah.
first, and then punch them in the face.
Flip some
and then
guy
break their
around.
arm.
And just like the story was written very well, and you know
Yeah, like usually in those kind of movies, I have no idea what's going on.
no, and you don't really care. You just care about the fighting. But this one actually has an interesting story that keeps you entertained throughout all 3 movies. Plus, you get to see some of the coolest fighting in any movie. Definitely his coolest hand-to-hand combat.
Probably Matt Damon's best movie
Oh
series.
yeah, for sure.
Well,
for
movies.
sure, definitely. All right, anything else you want to say about Bourne?
He has a video game too.
Which is actually pretty good because you get to punch a lot of people in the face.
Best part of the movie.
Yeah. All right, if you haven't seen the Bourne movies, go see them now. All right, number 3, The Godfathers. If you haven't seen these, you got issues. You got problems. I don't know how you haven't seen these movies yet.
These are mostly on our list so that we don't get assassinated.
Yeah. The Godfathers, if you don't know, they're, follow the life of like mob crime families, and I personally love anything like mob related.
It's some of the best acting
Oh,
ever.
for sure. And definitely some of the best script writing. And it was amazing to see what you could do with no CGI and stuff like that. And just great, acting and script and good character development. And, when you have the like gunplay scenes and everything, you just kept you on the edge of your seats. And these movies are super old, and yet they're probably still some of the best movies to ever come out, and they probably will be talked about for future generations. That's how damn good they are.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, on to number 2, Star Wars, the original Star
original.
Wars trilogy. Okay, we're not talking about none of that crap with Jar Jar the faggot in it. Okay.
There's no crying in Star Wars.
No. Now, Star Wars came out. There was nothing like it when it came out. It was some of the coolest sci-fi.
And it was
stuff.
made for super cheap
Yeah.
and super cheesy.
And he just created this whole epic world filled with races of people you've never seen before, droids, space battle. And it has everything you just dreamt about.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, and it just came to life in these movies. It's freaking amazing.
And then he shit on it with Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. That's why we picked the original 3. Definitely, if you have not
It's
seen
like
these
if you
movies,
have
go
kids,
see
even
them.
if you have kids now, you can sit them down on the couch and they'll still love these movies.
Exactly. It's freaking amazing, except C-3PO.
They're not like too violent to watch with your kids, and
I wouldn't
They're
mind
still
if they were
good
more
movies.
violent, like some more limb severings and with lightsabers.
there were limb severings.
Not enough. Yeah, so go see the Star Wars movies. If not, go watch them for the 20th time, like I'm sure you have. All right, on to our number 1 top trilogy, The Lord of the Rings. That might anger some people because we didn't put Star Wars first, but we don't care because we like Lord of the Rings better.
We do. It's they're
Now,
much
like
better
we were
movies.
talking earlier, and like you said, The Lord of the Rings was like our true trilogy because it kept like this epic story that you
It's just
want.
an ongoing story.
Throughout all three
There's
movies.
not breaks in between the movie. I mean, there's breaks between the movies
Yep.
because they came out a different whatever. But it's the same story. They don't stop and rest on Endor for however long.
Yeah.
It's like a quest. It's
just
journey.
ongoing.
It's
And
going
just
into the pit.
the epic battling scenes in each movie was just awesome. I could watch that again and again and again, those battling scenes, and they'll be awesome every time. Love it. All right.
And they made elves not gay.
It did. I would have to say it did. Even though he looked kind of fruity. Freaking Legosaw.
Well, they kind of like glowed.
I don't know, but I mean, just...
That's
like
like
I said,
what
if you
my
haven't seen
friends
any
were
of
really
these
into when we were
trilogies,
in like.
you need to go see them if you haven't seen any of them.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Honestly, that's why it's on this list.
All right. Do you want to talk about any of our runner-ups?
Back to the. We had lots of runner-ups that were ruined by terrible sequels, or there was a fourth
terrible
movie.
third movies, and a lot of them couldn't make it because now there's fourth movies for a lot of these trilogies. But we had like.
I guess we'll have to take this off when The Hobbit comes out.
Yeah. But we had like Back to the Future, which probably would have been like number 6. Then we had like Blade, but the third one was garbage. Same with Matrix.
And Spider-Man.
Oh God. But yeah, that'll wrap up our top 5 movie trilogies. This has been Major Tom.
This was Ranger John.
And if you have any ideas for any top 5s you want done, send us some ideas and we will get them done for you.